Today's lesson is on multiplying decimals. When you multiply decimals, you treat them as whole numbers. Find the answer and place your decimal when you are finished. Example 1. 3 2/10 multiplied by 4 6/10. So we're going to treat this as 32 times 46. So you do 6 times 2 is 12. Then your 2, carry your 1. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Since you're done with the ones digit, you put a 0 as a placeholder, and then you multiply through by the 4. 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 3 is 12. Add the two digits together. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry your 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So put your decimals in now. And you need to ask, how many digits after the decimal do you have all together in the question? Well, here's your decimal. That's one digit after. And here's your decimal, and you have another digit after. So all together, that's 2 digits after the decimal. So since there are 2 digits after the decimal in the question, you need 2 digits after the decimal in your answer. So by placing your decimal here, that gives you 1, 2 digits after. We're going to use estimation to check our answer. There are 2 forms of estimation, front end and rounding. For front end estimation, you just drop the digits after the decimal. So in this situation, you'd have 3 times 4, which is 12, which is close to our actual answer of 14. If we round to the nearest whole number, you look at the tenths digit. If it is 5 or bigger, you round up the ones digit. But in this situation, it is not, so it stays as 3 times, and here the tenths digit is 6, so we round the 4 up to 5 to get 15 as our estimate. As you can see, rounding gives the closer approximation to our actual answer. So example 2, we're going to set it up the same way. Treat them as whole numbers. 932 multiplied by 8. Multiply through by the 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry your 1. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. Carry your 2. 8 times 9 is 72. Plus 2 is 74. Now put your decimals in, and you notice that in the question you have 2 digits after the decimal here, and another digit after the decimal here. So that's a total of 3 digits after the decimal. So you need 3 digits after the decimal in your answer. So by placing your decimal here, you have 3 digits after. So we're going to use estimation to check our actual answer. If we use front end, again, we just drop the digits after the decimal. So we'd have 9 times 0, which is 0. And if we round, we look at the tenths digit. Since this is less than 5, it stays as a 9 multiplied by, since the tenths digit is an 8, we round the 0 up to 1 to get an estimation of 9. As you can see from this example, rounding gives the closer approximation of our actual answer. Example 3. So the same process again. You can pause the video and try this one on your own. We'll treat 1 and 25/100 as 125 multiplied by 3. So we multiply through by the 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry your 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And 3 times 1 is 3. Put in your decimal. You have 2 digits after the decimal in your question. So you also need 2 digits after the decimal in your answer. So by placing the decimal there, you also have 2 digits after the decimal. We'll use front-end estimation and rounding to see if our answer is accurate. So 1 times 3 is 3. And if we use the rounding method, since the 10th digit is a 2, that stays as 1 times 3. So both estimation strategies give us an answer of 3, which is really close to our actual answer of 3 and 75/100.